Alright, back from the spray table. He's been clear coated. We're going to take some white glue. I'm going to use Elmer's glue. You can use PVA glue or whatever you like. And I'm just going to put some on him in various spots. And what I'm going to put on him right now is I'm making sure to get some on those big rocks. Because what I'm going for is a dang it, I need more glue. I am going for, and of course it's clogged, it clogs up after the camera's rolling. What I'm going for is kind of a moss growing on the big rocks and a little bit on the ground type of look. So this Games Workshop green granule flock stuff, I think they just call it flock, is pretty cool for that. You have to make sure your clear coat is completely dry, because this stuff is so light and so just so, I don't know, light and soft that it will literally stick to the sweat from your hands. Okay, so there you can see the effect of it on the base. Okay, after that we're going to take the glue bottle and we are going to apply little globs of glue here and there directly to it. And with that, we're going to put on some static grass. Now this static grass is a mix of Games Workshop static grass. I know they have 3 different kinds now, even though there's hardly a difference between the 3. But anyway, this is a mix of just I guess the normal color and Woodland Scenic's dark grass to just make it a little darker. Now, the Games Workshop static grass is really expensive, but it is a good product. It has a lot of different little colors in the little blades of it. So there's that grass. You can hardly notice it really because it's too much like the same color. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a pinch of this static grass and I'm going to put it on the lid of the static grass container. And then I'm going to grab some of the Woodland Scenic's dark grass, a pinch of that, and mix it in there. Okay? So that it's darker, a lot darker than that moss that we just put on there, the flocking. Okay? And then I'm going to put another dab of glue right on top of where we put our grass. Now, if you don't make this mistake, like I just did, you won't get static grass stuck to the tip of your glue bottle. But, you know, before it dries, okay, that is the key, folks. Before it dries, just simply wipe it off with your finger, or wipe the whole tip of the bottle off with a paper towel or whatever. Okay. And one thing I do to help get the static grass off, besides blow on it, but you have to blow pretty gently at this stage because the static grass is you can blow it right off the base, just peel it right off the glued area when the glue is wet. But there you go. The camera doesn't seem like the camera's really picking it up, but maybe it'll look different in the video. So now you definitely have a different color of green there. Okay, so you get the flocking and the grass, and we're also going to put this stuff. You can get it at Michael's. It's just called floral moss. It's a big bag. I mean, that's just the corner of the bag. It's bigger than the base. And there's a ton of this stuff in there, but it's quite there you go. It's quite wild. So I'm going to turn it off and cut it up a bit so I don't have to figure out something to drone on about, and you don't have to listen to me. Okay, as you can see, this stuff is kind of overpowering. I purposely got like the more gold and brown colors just because there's just too much green on there already. All the white glue will eventually dry clear. But this stuff is quite wild. I wouldn't, I had to use a lot of white glue right here on this one. So I kind of covered a lot of the white glue that got on the outside part with just more of that flocking. I don't know, of course leave your comments, tell me what you think. I personally, I kind of like it, but, it is I think it would look great on some, like, wood elves, and I guess, orcs can be kind of foresty creatures, but that's what it seems like to me, is more of a foresty type of basing. Those particular pieces of moss, but, I did already put a whole lot of foliage on there, so it kind of looks like a forest setting now anyway. But there you go.